Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of WP the Podcast. I'm David Blackman.
And I'm Tim Streifler.
Today, we're going to talk about the best password managers that we think you can use for your business. You've got multiple choices, but when it comes down to it, security and passwords are really, really important. Hackers are sophisticated, they've got giant computers that can figure out your password if it's, you know, pretty basic and generic. So a lot of passwords these days will require it to be secure. So they'll require like letters. They'll also require a capital letter. They may require letters, a capital letter, a number, and a special character. And the longer the strain is for the password, the stronger it is. So if you have a 8-character password and a 56 character password with those variations, the 56 character is going to be a lot harder to break. Now, how do you remember a 56 character password with a bunch of jumbled letters, special characters like ampersands, exclamation points, dollar signs, letters, capitalized numbers? It's kind of hard. That's
Oh,
where password managers come into
yeah.
play.
Yeah. The answer to the question, how do you remember all that? You don't.
You don't.
Because if you
You remember
basically,
one.
yeah, if you were trying to remember all your passwords, first of all, if you have the same password for a bunch of different websites, that's a big no-no.
Big no no.
And if you're using like a password that can be remembered, then that's also a no-no, because if it can be remembered, chances are that means that it's A, not
Easily
that
hackable.
long. Yeah. And B, it's using words, real words, which can be hackable, as David mentioned. And
Yeah.
so you want random strings of characters, letters, numbers, special characters, capitals, lowercase, whatever, because that is a lot less likely to get hacked. And so again, you can't remember all that, so you use a password manager. So the first one on our list, now this is Mac and iOS only. This is iCloud Keychain. So if you are a Mac user and an iPhone user, you can actually sync all your passwords across all your devices. But here's the kicker: you have to be using Safari for this to work. Or you have to go into the iCloud Keychain app and manually copy and paste if you're using something like Chrome. So this is definitely not the best solution, but it's the lowest hanging fruit if you're not using a password manager yet and you're using Safari and iPhone and Mac and stuff like that. So I like this for certain things, but it doesn't have a lot of the other features that the next one on the list has that Dave is going to tell you about. So it is good, but it's not great.
Great.
It's not the
Yeah,
best.
absolutely. Next on our list, and it's actually the one that we use in our company, and it's LastPass. LastPass has been around for a while. It's one of the OG password managers. It's pretty inexpensive for what it does for you. I mean, it's maybe $100 a year or something like that. I'm not even sure if it's in one of the suite, you know, plug-in suites that you can buy. Like I have SetApp for Mac, and it has like 100 different plugins and stuff. And
Yeah.
who knows, LastPass may even be one of them. I don't know. We individually pay for the Pro plan, and what it allows us to do is it will not only generate passwords for us, secure passwords, but it remembers it for us as well. So with LastPass, all we have to do is remember one password. That is your master password, and that's to get into LastPass. And then you can have, like me, for example, I have hundreds of passwords for accounts that there's no way in hell I'm going to remember them, but I can remember one password to get into the LastPass account. And then LastPass will tell me what my password is for whatever I saved it. Not only will it tell me, it allows me to share this with other people safely. So I have what I like to call my inner circle, and then I have my outer circle. My outer circle of people that I share my password with, they can't view it. They can launch the application or the program from LastPass, and it will unlock it for them and log them in. but they cannot see the password. What's the advantage of doing that? Well, the advantage of not sharing your password with someone is that they cannot make changes to your account. Because typically, a lot of when you go to make major changes to any account, it asks you to verify your password, and it will not allow you to copy or relog in from LastPass to do that. So that's kind of a security safety barrier that it allows you. Now I have what's my inside circle. So I have a business partner, Corey Jenkins. We share everything together in our business. He gets to see all the passwords. I get to see all the passwords. So if you this is a family and you have a wife, then that may be something that you share the passwords with. Anybody outside of Corey or Tim who are business partners of mine and have as much vested in losing something, they're not seeing the passwords. I'm sharing them without allowing them to see it, but it will also allow you to share the password with them. So like Tim or Corey, we can, if they need to make some changes to the account, I'm not around, no big deal. I've got access to it and stuff. So it's just a really, really powerful thing that you can do. And then you can revoke it. They're no longer with your company. They're not working with you. You can take all of the passwords that you shared with this individual and turn them off. They can no longer launch it, see it. And because they never knew what the password was to begin with, it's not really going to do them any good because they were launching it from the application. So it's just a really powerful way to manage your passwords.
Yeah, absolutely. LastPass is awesome. Highly recommend it. The last one on our list is 1Password, and it's similar to LastPass. But what makes it different is it's not a hosted SaaS like LastPass is. You actually download the software and install it on your local computer or in your Dropbox or something like that, and it runs locally. And the idea behind it is that it's more secure because no one can hack your LastPass because it's all just local. However, I want to say that with the caveat, like, while that's great, like, don't think that LastPass isn't good, because LastPass uses like military grade encryption to lock down everything inside of LastPass. So like LastPass is extremely secure. So I still think our number one choice is LastPass. I don't think 1Password has all of the collaborative stuff like LastPass does, because it is localized. I could be wrong. They might have a way of making that happen, but I think LastPass has really figured out a really great user experience for sharing passwords in a secure way and everything. So LastPass is still, in my opinion, the best one out there.
Awesome. Well, tomorrow we've got another great topic. And Tim, can you believe it? We're about to hit 750 episodes of WP the podcast.
That's 3/4 to 1,000.
That's 3/4 to 1,000, 25% away from 1,000, bro. All right. Tomorrow's topic is going to be, how many marketing emails should you send? Until tomorrow, we'll see you then.
Take care. Bye-bye.